What is up, my squirrels? This is the Mitte the Fur YouTube channel, back with another video at 3 a.m. no less. And today's a very special video because today with me I have with me a in-box mint condition 2013 Breaking Bad Heisenberg collectible figure. Now this right before your eyes is a very, very rare, valuable item, one that few people in the world even have in their possession. And today I am going to analyze this figure on the channel at 3 a.m. So let's just get right into it. Actually, no, we're not getting right into it, because as this is a Breaking Bad figure, I have with me, to commemorate it, some crystal meth as like a little Breaking Bad reference. So I have some crystal meth with me, and I'm going to open it up and just kind of like serenade the ground with the crystal meth, to like kind of set the mood, maybe, you know. So we have the crystal meth set up, we have the figure standing before us. But before we get into the figure, I actually with me have the Boys 1 comic. Now this is important because this came with me. This came with the Breaking Bad figure for free. So this is incredible, honestly. All right. Anyway, let's waste no more time. Let's get right into the Breaking Bad Heisenberg collectible figure. So, as you can see, let's just start at the box here. We have some concept art of Heisenberg. We have the Breaking Bad logo here, and we have the warning small children that there are parts in this that could suffocate and kill them if they were to ingest them. There's also an age rating stating that this product is only intended to be handled by people ages 15 and up, which, you know, that's... Alright, so here we can see the figure encased in this plastic, which I think, in terms of how they encase the figure, is actually kind of a clever idea, because the way the Heisenberg figure is encased in the plastic is kind of the same as how Walter White in the series encased his identity as Heisenberg. I think this is just a really a very thematically genius way of packaging the figure, and as well as also allowing the purchaser of the figure to get a good view of the figure inside without opening it. Because I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I won't be opening this figure because it is mint condition. It is very rare. It's very old. It's at least a decade old. So opening it, I think, would not be a particularly wise decision, because it would deflate the value of it quite heavily. So it's going to be kept in the packaging till, as far as I'm aware, the end of time. Now let's get as close a view of the figure as we can. So as you can see, the head of the figure is encased with not only the main casing of plastic, but an extra layer of plastic specifically around the head. Now you may not know this, but this is because of, in 2019, with the release of Space Jam 2, many people would go to stores and find figures of LeBron James and take the head off. And this protective layer of plastic around the head is to ensure that the head of the figure will not be taken off in the store, like what happened with the LeBron James figures, which I think is a very genius move on part of the mezcotoys.com. I think that was a very genius move on that site. So, yeah. All right, so The head of the figure here, as you can see, is donning the iconic Heisenberg fedora and sunglasses, as well as the goatee. Now apparently the fedora and sunglasses are removable, but I can't open the figure, so I can't test out to see if this is true or not. So I'm going to have to assume that they're telling the truth and that they are removable, but I just won't know because I'm not opening it. Now you can see that he's wearing a shirt and a jacket over top the shirt, but keen viewers with a keen eye may notice that he's actually wearing yet another shirt underneath the initial shirt, which I think is just some incredible sculpting and painting detail on part of the figure makers here. Just phenomenal detail. Now as we move lower, we can see the belt as well as the creasing of the shirt and the buttons, which is just impeccable detailing. We can see that in his hand, he is holding a gun. This is a reference to the show in which Heisenberg holds a gun. In his other hand, he does not have anything. That is because that hand is reserved to be holding the bag full of money. As you can see, the bag is indeed full of money. I think this is pretty good sculpting on their part. So yeah, overall, based on what I can see of the figure while it's inside of the box, it's very impressively sculpted and very true to life as far as Heisenberg appears in the show. Now if we move lower down on the box, we can see the name Heisenberg and the title this figure has, that being a collectible figure, as well as some promotional images of Heisenberg. Now what's interesting is that in this image, Heisenberg is lowering his sunglasses, which I think is a nod to the fact that the sunglasses on the figure are removable, which I think is very clever of the box designers to incorporate like that. That's just very incredible, just incredible detail. And if you notice, if you're very keen, you may notice that his shoe is in fact sticking just a bit below the piece of paper here. I think that's just incredible, honestly. All right, so let's move to the back of the box here. As you can see, we have a full res image of the figure. This is a life-sized version of the figure. He's standing inside of what appears to be a stock image of a pile of money. This is pretty good detail. I think it really sets a good atmosphere for this image of the figure, even though the money, this extra pile of money does not in fact come with the figure, but I think it's a very cool detail nonetheless. Now if we go to the top of the box here, we have the little thing that it would have been hung on store shelves with, of course, like in Toys R Us or Target or wherever this was being sold. And we can see the name of the producer here, Mezco Toys, specifically their website domain, mezcotoys.com. I think this is incredible detailing to nod to the creator of the figure. This is just incredible, honestly. And then here we have the title, of course, Breaking Bad Heisenberg collectible figure. And here we have a list of what the figure includes, which is a gym bag with money, hat, and sunglasses. Now this is just another nod to how the hat and sunglasses of the figure are removable, and I think this consistency in the thematic detailing of this box is just truly incredible, and I commend the box designers just immeasurably with how well designed and just incredible this box is. Now underneath that we have a sign that says also look for, which indicates to us that this is not the only Mezco Toys Breaking Bad merchandise. As you can see, we also have listed the Walter White bobblehead and the assorted plush dolls. So I don't know. I guess these are also products that exist. They might just be a bit too rare and elusive to find, so I don't have them in my possession, but them being on the back of this box does indicate to me that they do in fact exist. So I think that's pretty amazing stuff, honestly. And down here we have the title, no, fuck, dumbass, the fucking logo, the logo of the company. the 2013 Sony Pictures Television Inc., all rights reserved, of course, because they're, of course, the owners of Breaking Bad and the Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul IP. We have the barcode for, you know, if you were in the store buying this, you could go up to, like, the shop workers, I guess, and ask them to scan it for whatever reason. It's not, wait, never mind that. We also have the inscription stating that this was made in China. Honestly, in my opinion, probably one of the better things that was made in China, in my opinion. All right. So, I mean, there's not really much else to the box. I've kind of analyzed the entire box of this figure. I don't think there's much left to it. I think this was a pretty thorough analysis of the box and the figure itself, what I could see of it. So, with the end of that analysis marks the end of this video, and since it's the end of the video, that means I must decry to all of you to like and subscribe to my channel for more of this epic content. Share this video so more people can see this epic content. Goodbye.